Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles, and today we're heading to Yack Arena in Wyandotte, Michigan for their garage sale there. It's put on by the Lions Club, and sometimes we find lots of good things and sometimes we don't find anything. So we'll see how it goes and we'll check that out this morning. So here we are heading to Yack Arena. We're in Wyandotte, Michigan. We're off of turning off of 3rd Street, and I can see right now the parking lot is full. We're running a little bit late. You should have already been in line, but it's about 3 to 9 right now. So here we are pulling into Yack Arena, and the parking lot is, like I said, is pretty full. This is a real popular flea market. So there's still a lineup, and it's actually 9 o'clock. So there must have been an awful lot of people in this line going into Yack Arena here. They're lined up around the corner. There's a $2 admission. That's probably what's slowing it down. So we're going to get in line because there's a line, even though it's after, like I said, 9 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get in line, and it's run by the Lions Club, and it is actually a flea market. I know I said garage sale earlier, but it's a flea market. But lots of vendors in this big arena, and I usually go to this every year. They have it, I believe, twice a year in the spring and in the fall. So the spring one I for sure hit because it's really early spring, and that's when I'm really looking to buy stuff. So if you see my camera kind of going a little wonky, it's because I'm doing serious buying today. So please sustain from comments about it because I kind of already know that. This is my friend's Grace's booth, and she's another dealer from Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, and she always does this show. So, and she does real well. And me and her collect very similar things. So the things we sell are very similar, and our prices are pretty similar too. So here's another overall shot of it, and some Pyrex and Fiesta. And like I said, serious buying today. This is pretty. Is there any chips or anything on it?
Not that I know. I'm pretty sure, no, if it has a chip in it, she don't usually sell it. All prices are negotiable.
Well, that's only $2. That's pretty reasonable.
I'm saying all prices about everything is negotiable.
What does that say? Oh, it says I love you. I'll take this thing for sure. Let's see what else. How much are those candlesticks?
I think $4.
Think they'll take 3?
Come on. Wants to know 3?
Want 3 of them? How does $4 sound?
We'll go with that. That's fine. That's fine. I gotta see what else she got in here. She got some good stuff.
Like I said, I am negotiable on everything. I don't want to take anything back home.
Oh, I get that. It's a camera. It's a GoPro. You could be a star.
Yeah, right.
I haven't become one yet, so.
I pulled this hat on. I don't want nobody to see it.
That's no problem. I'm like that too. So pretty. Gonna look. Oh, you got pretty jewelry. Wow. Your prices are reasonable.
And I want them to be even more reasonable.
You want it to be over. Oh, wow. Is the costume jewelry broken in these bags, or are they good?
No, they're all good.
That one looks pretty good.
If you want it all, I'll give it to you all for $5. That's how bad I want it go.
All of this?
All of this.
I'll take it. Absolutely. Boy, am I glad I stopped here first.
Check these, because I've been meaning to do it, but I don't know if they're baked like.
Okay. Absolutely, I'll take them all.
Thank you, I love
I'll
you.
have a big fun time today. I think there's one, couple more. There's one more. We might just stay right here. There's this one too.
No. I know everyone says that, and it was a birthday present.
And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. We need lots of new subscribers to help us out. We're hoping to reach 1,000 by the end of the summer, so help us out with this goal. And please hit the like if you like what you're seeing. And like I said, this flea market was serious buying for me, so the camera got a little bit crazy in here because I was really looking for serious bargains, and I certainly found it today. So here's a variety of dealers that I was looking at. There was a little bit of everything. There's flea market stuff, there's antique stuff. It depends on the dealer. Some of the dealers were more professional dealers, and they had spots at antique malls. Some of the people do flea markets and outside events, and some of the people just had a bunch of stuff they wanted to sell from their house. So you get a huge variety of people and a nice variety of items. I mean, there's toys and jewelry and glassware and pretty much everything you could possibly imagine. I was here looking at these glasses because they were designer glasses and they were only 50 cents, but I think they were reproductions. So lots of box lots. There was I believe a quarter box lot. Didn't find anything in there. I deal with mainly small, so I'm always looking in these boxes to see what I can find to sell at my booth. And lots of old items, antique items. Some of the prices were really good, and some of them were very similar to what I charge. So I usually need to triple what I pay for items. So there was a lot of good items that I would love to have, but the profit for me wasn't going to work. So I was looking for bargains. Now, if I was buying for myself, a whole different scenario. I would have probably picked up on a lot of things, but right now I don't need anything. This is run by the Wyandotte Lions Club, and they have a booth there also. So it's good to check out that booth too, because their prices are reasonable. And there was this black and white chicken I really liked, but he had a chip right on the beak. So I would have bought that. It was only $4. That was very reasonable. I probably could have made about 12 on that. So here I am looking in the Lions Club booth. Oh, these are pretty.
That one is $2.
Got my kind of stuff. Jewelry and purses. Are the pins all different too?
They're ranging from 3 on up to 6.
Okay.
Depending on the size.
Right. And what they are. Well, I'm gonna come back with your list. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't come back with your list. I see a bead. How much is that gold purse and that beaded purse? That gold one hanging up. That right in the middle.
This one?
Yeah. How much is that?
This one is $5.
Oh God, pull that one out. Let me take a look at that. How about this one?
That one is $15. That's more heavier.
Yeah. The beading is beautiful on that.
It is.
I YouTube when I shop, so
That's all right. That's all right.
I won't get your face or anything.
That one is $5. This is definitely long.
I want this one for sure. And here's another booth with some Boy Scout items in it. Those are quite collectible if you can find them for reasonable prices. I've sold quite a few of those in the Girl Scout collectibles. The glassware was very nice, but it was like $5 or $6 for the bowl, and I didn't know if I could get 15 out of that. Vera Bradley's, of course, I always sell, but I can't pay $10 for those. Or I think they were actually 20. I usually can only pay about $5 or $6 for a Vera Bradley to make a profit on them. So I'm kind of looking at toys these days. So I've been looking at all the toys. There was a couple nice old Pinocchios. As if you've been watching the channel, you know my daughter is a Disney fanatic, and I was looking at those, but Pinocchio is not her favorite, so we ended up passing on those. And those were not necessarily bargain prices, but they were reasonable prices for a collection. So I've had a lot of spoons. Those were only $2, but they don't go for very high price items. I found this little John Deere lawnmower for $2. I bought that one, and this chicken thing, I don't know if it's really old or not. It was just really cute. The little beaks were going down, pecking at the thing. I had to have it. It just had a cuteness factor to it. So hopefully somebody else thinks that too. I could probably triple my money on that. Not a big high ticket item, but just neat. There was a lot of dollar tables, and this girl, I would have bought her in a minute flat, but it looked like she had a music box on her and it was pulled out, so it was a little bit defective. So I passed on that. And I was still looking at this dollar table because, as you know, I like those dollar tables. They're always good bargains. And that metal Kleenex box was $2. I should have bought that because those go for pretty high. They go a lot of times with a vanity set. So here's some action figures. And I was mainly just looking at them to see the prices because I will be looking for action figures this summer. And obviously they probably won't be packaged like that. Nothing's over $3, you said? At all of it?
Right.
Okay. Did you make these?
Yeah, I did.
Those are nice.
Thank you. Those are 2 each.
The turtle is neat.
Some of the pins are 1 to 3.
Okay.
Here.
Oops, I'm sorry.
This is the only box that's like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna like that.
That's cute. Oh gosh, there's more over there. This must be all earrings. How much for these 3 right here?
Definitely, I'd have to go 2 for $5, so it would be 8.
8?
2 of them for $5, and then the third one would be
Yeah.
I'll go $2.50, so $7.50.
Okay, I'll take those. Oh, I gotta look at your bracelets too. I didn't even see those. And here's some more jewelry on the table for $3. Now this booth was run by the Wyandotte Historical Society, and the club booths that they have at a lot of these sales typically are a little bit cheaper than some of the rest of the booths. So I'm sure to check this stuff out. That Santa was kind of interesting. I should have pulled him out because that's Christmas antiques really go well. So they had some buttons, and this Santa I would have bought, but he was $10, and I could probably only get maybe $12.99 for him.
They're just $1, please.
Are they? That's my kind of price. I don't think I need anything. And here's some more box lot items that I dug through. Didn't find anything real interesting in there. Lots of newer items. So I was looking more for older type items. And here's a box of some goodies. And this jewelry was all very beautiful, and I would have bought all of it, but it wasn't priced for a resale. It was probably like $10 a set, which wasn't a bad price, but for me, I couldn't have made a profit on it. These were really interesting because someone really took the time to paint a lot of these items and put the different graphics on it or stenciling on it. Real pretty. Nice stuff for your home. And there's the Beatles. Love all that stuff. And this one I didn't put at the end, what I should have put at the end of what I bought. I did buy this. All of the stuff in that box was $5. That was a no-brainer. I probably can get $20 to $25 for that set. So although it's not at the end, I did buy that. That was an awesome deal. So here's some more items that I was looking at. Like I said, it was a serious buying day. So you're going to get some camera that's going to move around a bit. Now this box, everything was $3, I believe. And I really like this compact that I'll be showing you, but it was really scratched up. And otherwise I would have bought that. That was nice. It looked nice in the inside, but the outside was really in bad shape. So I passed on that. And then there's a Sarah Coventry pin right in there. I'm going to be reaching for it, and I would have bought that in a minute flat, but it was missing a stone, and it was a kind of an odd color stone, not something I could repair. So too bad. Those were nice old items, but a little bit in bad shape. The prices were reasonable though, but you have to really look, because sometimes, like this one here was a really nice green pin, but I think they replaced some of the stones on them. Now, I could be wrong because some of the stones are miscolored. So I probably should have bought it anyways. It was really a beautiful pin for $3. But I did pass on that. And here's all kinds of more items, cookie jars. And this little picnic set was so cute. It was older. Not necessarily something I needed, but I just thought it was really a cute looking thing. And lots of glassware and pottery and jewelry, of course. So something for everybody at this flea market. It's a really nice flea market. And we usually go, like I said, every year. This jewelry was like $8 a piece. And I've seen some new jewelry like that. And I've actually bought some. But that was not a price I could make much of a profit on. I really like this pin, that little lizard pin. But $7, $8, it's newer. You could maybe get $15, $20 on it, but that was not good enough for me on my profit. I'm probably considered to be one of the cheaper dealers. I like your sign, the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I'm getting this. I think this is the good. And here's some more items. This stained glass lamp was beautiful. Couldn't have made a profit on that. I believe it was $85. I have sold some of those for as high as $179, but it's usually the bigger ones. So usually I got to get them under $50. This little one was nice too, but that one was priced, I believe it was around $30. That one was cool because it had a cat on it. This booth was kind of unusual to me because it had a lot of reproductions that looked pretty doggone good. Like I picked up that figure there, and that was a reproduction. And there's some things in this booth that I have never seen that looked pretty doggone good. Like the head vases, definitely those are reproductions, and I've seen those. I've even carried a few of those. But some of the other items were a little bit of a fooler for me. So it's good for education to know what you're buying. Now these items were older. There's a nice set of iris candlesticks, but in pink, which I've never seen. So I wasn't sure about that. So here's some more jewelry bins, of course. Gotta dig through all of those, that's for sure. Make sure there's nothing hiding in there that I gotta have. And not so much in those. There's a nice piece of Fenton, that green Fenton in the front. And it's kind of interesting because when you go back to these videos, you think, why didn't I buy that? That looks nice. And more than likely for me, it was the price I'm looking to resell. This was a nice old perfume. $2. What a buy. I kept looking at it thinking, what's wrong with it? Because other stuff was priced much higher. And what ended up being wrong with it is on the stopper, there was a glass piece that goes into the actual perfume, and that was broken off. And it took me a while to figure that out because I thought this is too good to be true. So what a bummer. Nice perfume. I would have bought it for my house had I needed any, but like I said, there was a top there, and that little glass stopper was gone. What a cute little bowling set here. That was way cute. Cuteness factors. And a big variety again. Some candlesticks and some prints. And lots of kitchenware items and snow globes. Not snow globes, I'm sorry, blow molds. That was a blow mold, and those are big bucks these days. So if you can get blow molds, they are great sellers. I think I sold every one I had last year. I have one more left in the barn, and it's an Uncle Sam one, which I guess is quite valuable. I bought them back in the day when they were like $5, and I used them around my house. This eagle picture, velvet pictures have come back into style. I don't know why, but they have, and I've done real well on those. And I would have bought that, but it had a rip in it, so I had to pass. So that's another thing to buy is the old velvet pictures that were in the 70s that we all thought were so ugly and tacky. Well, they're back in vogue again. So, and they're quite valuable. A big one like that you can get $60, $70 for if it's in really good shape. So I watch for those too. And here's some more jewelry. So these are all the items that I got at the Yack Arena sale. I know a lot of you folks have been commenting on how you want to see everything I bought, so I'm going to try to include it in more of my videos. This jewelry lot right here, not that, but these right here, I got all of this for $5. What had happened is I found a bag of stuff, and I asked her how much it was, and she said it was $3, and there were like 10 bags in this box, and then she said, well, you can have all the bags for $5. Of course, that was a no-brainer. So, of course, I got it all. Now, these are the good things I pulled from it. There's a lot of these bundles of just little rhinestone bracelets. They're kind of cute. And this could be Bakelite. I have to test it. And there's even a couple items I pulled out that are not magnetic that may even be gold. I'm not sure on that, though. I haven't tested that yet. But I got a couple nice necklaces here, and in this bag here I got a pearl set, not real obviously, with earrings, and I did find a sterling ring too, so that was pretty good. So there was a bunch of junk, of course, in those bags too, and this is the junk that was left over. And what I usually do with the junk is I put it in a bag, and I put like $5 for all of it, because a lot of people use this kind of stuff for crafts. So that's what I got from that one lady, which was really good. Also from her, I got these candlesticks. They're newer, but they're really pretty, for $4. And then I got this porcelain-looking bowl for $2. So the candlesticks I'll probably put $12.99. The bowl I'll probably put about $10. The jewelry I'm going to make quite a bit of money on, because of those little bundles of rhinestone bracelets. I could probably get $5 a set, and I think I got about 6 of them. These 3 pins here I got for $7.50. Excuse me, the wind is kind of kicking up here. So they were nice. The one has a natural stone in it, so that was nice. And then I also got this old mesh purse for $5. And the reason she gave it to me is the inside needs some work. The lining needs a little bit of sewing. Not a big deal. Needle and thread, I can fix that up. That's probably about a $45, $50 item. It's a nice old purse. I'm not sure if it's Whiting and Davis. I haven't looked through the tags yet because the inside's a little bit messed up, so I'll have to figure that out. Here's a little chicken toy that I just liked. Got that for $2. And here's a lawnmower. Got that for $2. That's $7, $8 all day. And I got these for me And they're druzy earrings. They were from Nordstrom's, and I just liked them, so I had to get that too. And this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye, and we'll see you again.